Assalamualaikum student. Today's topic is unit number 15. Today we will read poem which is opportunity. Today we will do reading and glossary of the poem, class 10, subject English. Now coming to unit number 15, opportunity. It is a poem. It is written by Walter Mellon. Now coming to the reading of the poem, they do me wrong who say I come no more. When once I knock and fail to find you in, for every day I stand outside your door and bid you wake and rise to fight and win. So in the first stanza, the poet has personified opportunity, and opportunity is talking to us. So in this poem, the opportunity is personified, it is attributed with human quality, and opportunity by itself is talking to us. They do wrong to say, they do me wrong to say I come no more. दे डू मी रॉन्ग, वो मेरे साथ गलत करते हैं. हु से आई कम नो मोर, कि मैं फिर नहीं आती. सो opportunity is talking by itself, and the poet has used personification, or the opportunity is personified in this poem. When once I knock and fail to find you in, when once I knock, जब मैं एक बार दरवाजे पर दस्तक देती हूँ, एंड फेल टू फाइंड यू इन, और मैं तुम्हें अंदर नहीं पाती. फॉर एवरी डे आई स्टैंड आउटसाइड योर डोर, क्योंकि हर रोज़ मैं तुम्हारे घर के बाहर खड़ी हो जाती हूँ. एंड बिड यू वेक, एंड बिड यू वेक एंड ऑर्डर यू wake and rise to fight and win. And I order you to rise, to wake, जागो, and rise, जुद्दोजहद करो, to fight, rise to fight, rise to fight, उठो और लड़ो, जुद्दोजहद करो, and win, और कामयाबी हासिल करो और जीतो. So in the first stanza, the poet has personified opportunity, and you can see there are 3 verses in which opportunity is talking to us. When once I knock and fail to find you in, for every day I stand outside your door and bid you wake and rise to fight and win. So opportunity is knocking at our door, so it is a human quality. For every day I stand outside your door, it is standing outside our door, it is also a human quality. And bid you wake, and bid you wake, hukum dena, order dena, so it is ordering us. So giving orders is also a human quality. So in all these 3 verses, it is the opportunity is personified, opportunity is ordering us, opportunity is talking to us. Now in first stanza, opportunity is speaking to us and giving us encouragement. Number 2, wail not for precious chances based passed away. Wail not means, wail means mourn, matam karna, wavela karna. Wail not for precious chances passed away. प्रेशियस चांसेस, कीमती मौके, पास्ट अवे, जो गुज़र गए हैं, जो कीमती मौके गुज़र गए हैं उनके ऊपर वावेला मत करो, उनके ऊपर रोना छोड़ दो, उनके ऊपर गरिया उजारी मत करो, वावेला मत करो, मातम मत करो. वीप नॉट फॉर गोल्डन एजेस ऑन द वेन. वीप नॉट, डू नॉट क्राई, फॉर गोल्डन एजेस, सुनहरी दौर के ऊपर, ऑन द वेन, वेन मीन्स डिक्लाइनिंग, अगर उनको ज़वाल आ गया है, और सुनहरे दौर के ऊपर आंसू मत बहाओ जिनको ज़वाल आ गया है. ईच नाइट आई बर्न द रिकॉर्ड्स ऑफ द डे. ईच नाइट, हर रात, आई बर्न द रिकॉर्ड्स, मैं पूरे दिन का रिकॉर्ड जला देता हूँ. एट सनराइज एवरी सोल इज़ बॉर्न अगेन, और सूरज तुलू होते ही हर रूह फिर से पैदा हो जाती है. In second stanza, the personification is giving us hope that do not Wail, do not mourn on your precious days which has gone, and do not weep on your golden days which has now declining, because each night I burn the records of the day. Each night opportunity burns the record. The record may have good or bad deeds of yours. So opportunity burns all the records of the day, and at another day the sun rises. So it is just as every soul is born again, and there is no record, so you have to struggle again on the new day. So you are born again, it means you have to struggle on the new day. Now coming to the third stanza. Dost thou behold the lost youth all aghast? Dost means do, thou means you, do you. Behold, they means your, youth all aghast. Do you behold your lost youth all aghast? Do you behold? Behold means do you look at your lost youth all aghast, and you are horrified and you are shocked. It means क्या तुम अपनी गुजरती जवानी को देखकर खौफज़दा हो? Do you behold, look at, they means your, lost, lost खोई हुई, गुजरी हुई, youth जवानी all aghast, aghast means shocked, horrified. क्या तुम अपनी गुजरी हुई जवानी को देखकर खौफज़दा हो या सदमे में हो? Dost reel from righteous retribution's blow. Dost means do. Reel means ladkhadana, stumbled from righteous. Righteous means सच्चाई, अच्छे काम. Retributions means सज़ा पाना. Retributions blow, सज़ा पाना. क्या तुम जायज़ कामों की सज़ा पाकर लड़खड़ा रहे हो? Then turn from blotted archives of the past. Then turn from blotted. Turn, मुड़ जाओ. Blotted means दागदार. Archives, दस्तावेज़ of the past. फिर माजी के दागदार दस्तावेज़ से मुड़ो. Leave your past behind. Do not think about your past, and find the future's pages white as snow. And find the future pages और मुस्तकबिल के सफ़हात को ऐसे पाओ जैसे बर्फ़ की तरह सफ़ेद. So in this stanza the poet has used, in this verse poet has used simile, white as snow. White as snow is simile over here. So in this stanza the poet is trying to say, do not horrified with your past youth, and do not stumble with your righteous retribution, and turn from your blotted past. अपने दागदार माजी से मुड़ जाओ, पलट जाओ, because future pages is waiting for you, and these pages are as white as snow. Now coming to next stanza. Art thou a mourner? Rouse thee from the spell. Art. What is the meaning of art? And then over here there is a interrogative sign. Art means, art is an ancient form of verb to use for to be. So replaced by are in modern age. So it is art, it replaced by, art is replaced by are, A-R-E, are in modern age. Are means it is a to be form, and it is asking a question. Are thou means you a mourner. Are you a mourner? Opportunity is asking from us, are you a mourner? Rouse thee from this spell. Rouse thee. Thee means you. Rise rouse you from the spell. Spell means इस सहर से निकल आओ. Are you a mourner? क्या तुम मातम करने वाले हो? Rouse thee from the spell. इस सहर से निकल आओ. Rouse उठ जाना, निकलना. Art thou a sinner? Are you a sinner? क्या तुम गुनहगार हो? Sins may be forgiven. गुनाह माफ़ हो किए जा सकते हैं. Each morning gives thee wings to flee from hell. Each morning, every morning gives thee wings, give you wings to flee from hell. Flee means to get away, to move away, भाग जाना. From hell, hell दोज़ख. Each night a star to guide thy feet to heaven. Each night, every night, a star guides you to the heaven. एक हर रात एक सितारा तुम्हारी रहनुमाई करता है, जन्नत की तरफ तुम्हारी रहनुमाई करता है. So, in this stanza, the poet want to say that it is asking you two questions. Are you a mourner? If you are a mourner, so rise from its spell. Are you a sinner? Don't worry, sins may be forgiven. Every morning gives you wings to flee from the hell. Every morning, every new morning gives you a way to go from the hell, to go away from the hell. Each night a star guides you to go to heaven. Now coming to next stanza. Laugh like a boy at a splendor that have sped. Laugh like a boy. Laugh like a boy. The poet has used simile over here. Laugh like a boy at a splendor, शानो शौकत, that have sped. Sped means जो गुजर चुके हैं. गुजरी हुई शानो शौकत पर बच्चे की तरह मुस्कुराओ. To vanished joys be blind and deaf and dumb. To vanished joys, vanished means ख़त्म हो जाने वाली, joy खुशियों पर, be blind अंधे हो जाओ, and deaf बहरे हो जाओ, and dumb और गूंगे हो जाओ. What does it mean? और ख़त्म होने वाली खुशियों पर अंधे बहरे और गूंगे बनो. Because leave your past behind. There is a bright future in front of you. My judgments seal the dead past with its dead. My judgment, मेरे फैसले, seal the dead past, माजी की बातों पर मोहर लगाते हैं with its dead. मेरे फैसले गुजरे माजी की बातों पर मोहर लगा देते हैं. But never bind a moment yet to come. But never bind. Bind means never restrain. नहीं रोकती, लेकिन आने वाले लम्हात को मेरे फैसले कभी नहीं रोकते. Next stanza. Though deep in mire, wring not your hands and weep. Though deep in mire, mire means daldal. Wring not your hands. Wring means मरोड़ना. Not your hands and weep. गहरे दलदल में अपने हाथ मत मरोड़ो और मत रो. गहरे दलदल में it means in difficulties. Do not be worried. Not wring your hands and weep. Do not be worried. I lent my arm to all who say I can. I lent my arms. I help all those people who say I can. No shame-faced outcast ever sank so deep. No shame-faced means शर्मिंदा चेहरा. Outcast means helpless person. Ever sank so deep, इतना कभी नहीं धंसा. एक शर्मिंदा और बेयारो मददगार आदमी इतना कभी नहीं धंसा. But yet might rise and be again a man. But yet might rise, लेकिन शायद फिर से वो उठे, and be again a man, और वो फिर से इंसान बन जाए. So the tone of the poem is optimistic, and it is saying that the future is bright. 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 The future is The poet has personified opportunity, and opportunity is talking to us directly, and the speaker in this poem is opportunity. Opportunity is giving us courage, talking to us, and assures us if assures us by saying that I lend my arm to all who say I can. If there is if there is a person facing trouble, so there is opportunity to help him. Now coming to glossary words meaning. Wail. Wail means mourn, matam karna. A prolonged high pitched cry of pain, grief or anger. A prolonged लंबी high pitched cry, बहुत ऊंची तेज आवाज़ of pain, कराहत वाली आवाज़. On the wane. On the wane means declining, ज़वाल पज़ीर होना, becoming weaker or less extensive. Behold. Behold means look, see or observe someone or something specially of remarkable or impressive nature. Aghast. Filled with horror or shock. Aghast means horrified, in shock. Righteous. Morally right or justifiable. Muttaki, sacha. Retribution means saza, intikam. Punishment inflicted on someone as vengeance for a wrong or criminal act. Blotted, दागदार, marked or stained. Vanished means ख़त्म हो जाना, गायब हो जाना. Disappear suddenly and completely. Mire, दलदल, complicated or unpleasant situation from which it is difficult to extricate oneself. Outcast, person who has been rejected or ostracized by their society or social group. Now coming to activity, your activity is you have to learn glossary of unit number 15.